Good evening, Carolina from Sade Adventures here. Let's discuss your trip of combining Ecuador and Argentina, specifically the Galapagos and Iguazu Falls. There are so many wonderful places to explore in South America. I know it's usually hard to pick your favorite ones, but let me show you how the itinerary would look like. I have put together a trip that includes the mainland of Ecuador, then going off to the Galapagos for a 7-night cruise and then flying down to Argentina to visit Buenos Aires just for a quick stop, and then Iguazu Falls. And of course, Iguazu Falls is on the border of Argentina and Brazil. And I will touch base on that with you when we get to that date so we can discuss visas and what's required for you to visit that side of the falls. So this trip is for June 2026, which is next year. And I have a few options for you when it comes to the Galapagos. There are so many different boats. Many of them are small, 16-person catamarans or yachts. There's a few that are mid-range, 20, 30, 40 people, and just a handful that are 90 to 100-person boats. So there's a few options here. Of course, the islands also have 3 villages with proper hotels. So we can also think about island hopping, staying in hotels, doing day tours. So we can find something that fits your budget, your interests, your needs, your pace of travel. So please have a peek at this itinerary and let me know where we go from here. Do we want to change it, or do you love this sort of type of travel? So June 7th, you're going to fly into Quito, which is the main city. I know that you've mentioned you've already explored the Quito area. So all I did was include 2 nights here. And instead of going into town, I chose La Palma Hotel. So La Palma Hotel is just 20 minutes from the airport, but it still feels like a retreat. It has a great restaurant. The rooms are really, really nice. So you can really unwind here after travel. I did include 2 nights, mainly because having a buffer in Ecuador before going to the Galapagos, which is the biggest, most expensive part of your trip, is a really good idea to do. So you want to buffer yourself. You want to have this idea that you're not going to miss your flight to the Galapagos, avoid that stress, arrive one day early. And so for me, a really wonderful adventure is to head up to Otavalo. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours from La Palma. But this is a hub for indigenous communities. We work with a lot of wonderful families here in this area. This is home to the largest indigenous market in all of South America. So it's already interesting because local people will come to bargain with each other. There's a great animal market really early in the morning. But what we do here is introduce you to one of the local families, Claudia and her husband, and they have transformed their home to show you what it's like to live here in the Andes and also to cook a traditional meal. And so you will partake in the kitchen, you will go to the garden, pick all the herbs, and have beautiful lunch together, and then visit the market and really enjoy this area. This is all lakes and mountains and small villages that specialize in specific things. One specializes in leather, one specializes in cookies and biscuits and baking. So really fascinating part of Ecuador. Spend the day exploring. Don't have the stress of connecting to the Galapagos from an international flight. So in case your flight is delayed, you have this buffer days. That's why it's here. But if you are confident that your flight's going to be on time and you want to just arrive, have a good night's sleep and go to the Galapagos the next day, we can surely do that. That is your choice. So June 9th is the start of the cruise that I want to show you. So the Infinity is a really beautiful cruise. I use it all the time. I have been to Ecuador 7 times. I'm heading there again soon. And Infinity is one of those that that always pleases everyone I send to. It has 20 people on board. It has 2 guides on board, which means that we split the groups into two groups of 10, which is a very small group for the Galapagos. The boat has really spacious cabins, and the cabins each have a balcony. So all of these things make for a really comfortable cruise. Great chef on board, great food. There's a hot tub that you can enjoy in between the excursions. So 7 nights in the Galapagos on a luxury boat like this, great. And the reason I'm sharing it with you is because we are offering 2025 rates for 2026 dates. because they have a great promotion on this date only. So I wanted to show it to you, but of course we have other options if you want to discuss various budgets and things like that. So 7 nights in the Galapagos means you get to do at least 14 excursions. You are getting off the boat twice a day, getting in the water at least once a day. You can kayak, stand up paddleboard, you can hike, you will go to volcanoes, you will go to beaches, you will snorkel every day. So it's a really busy itinerary, but there's still plenty of time to enjoy the boat, enjoy time in between. But I just want you to know that when you are on a boat, you will be visiting 2 sites minimum per day. If we were to do island hopping or some kind of hotel package, you are most likely going to just visit 1 site a day. So that's the difference. You have a lot more freedom and an easier pace of touring when you're in a hotel, but on a cruise, you're not backtracking, you're moving when we're eating and sleeping. So there's no wasted time. And if you want to see as much as you can, this is the way to do it. So that is 7 nights in the Galapagos. You will see plenty of wildlife, plenty of islands. And then after the Galapagos cruise ends, which all your meals are on board, and that stands for those BLDs under each day. That just stands for the meals that are included on the itinerary. So June 16th, we will bring you back to Quito. And from Quito, there's a nonstop flight in the evening to Buenos Aires, which kind of connects really well here. And it's an overnight flight. So you will arrive in Buenos Aires maybe 6 in the morning. So we pick you up from the Buenos Aires International Airport. We will bring you to the hotel and have early check-in. So early check-in, you can have a quick breakfast, grab a little beautiful coffee in Argentina, and then go rest. And then in the afternoon, when you're rested, when you get that second wind, our guide will pick you up and show you a little bit of the city. So Buenos Aires is a huge city, fantastic city. It is Paris of South America. Architecture is beautiful. The museums and just the streets for walking around are just great. So we split it into two, the north area and the south area. So the first afternoon, we will take you to explore the north area, which is, the Evita's grave at the cemetery, all the Recoleta, beautiful neighborhoods. It's just a very rich, older part of the city. And then you spend 2 nights here at Buenos Aires Madero Hotel. Great property right on the river. You can walk out to restaurants. You can walk around to the river. Great views. And then the next day, we tackle the south area. So I chose to put the south area the following day so that you're fully rested, because this is where the tango culture is. This is where it's really colorful, lots and lots of walking around. The San Telmo market is here, so we will have lunch inside the market. And tonight, we will show you a tango dinner show. So you will see a professional tango performers. I chose Rojo Tango because it's my favorite. It is a small 100-person theater, so it's really intimate and beautiful. And then off to the Iguazu Falls. So June 19th, we will take you to the airport. Again, all the transfers are private. All of the touring is done just with the two of you and your guide. Of course, in the Galapagos, it'll be with other people from the boat, but everything else is kind of curated around your needs. So it's just short flight to Iguazu Falls included, and then we'll pick you up and take you to your hotel. So now you are in the jungle. So you would have been in the Andes around Otavalo, then you've been in the Galapagos, which is, an amazing island, a volcanic island. Then you were in Buenos Aires, which is city, an amazing metropolitan hub. And then Iguazu Falls, which is jungles, waterfalls, really tropical. So that first day when you arrive to Iguazu Falls, we usually take you to the hotel and have you enjoy, go by the pool, really unwind in the jungle. And then that evening, we will take you to the Argentine experience, which is a really fun, hands-on wine tasting, learning how to make mate, steak, and all kinds of cooking adventures. It's in a speakeasy type of environment. Really great, fun experience. Probably seats about 10 people a night. So it's a very intimate experience as well. It's all in English. Really fun. I take groups to Argentina every year and we do that Argentine experience and we just love it. The hotel I chose is the Mercure. It's a great property right in the jungle, has one of the best pools and bartenders and like a really nice vibe to be outside. And then we're ready to tackle the falls. So November November 11th. I'll fix that. So the next day, day 14, we will do Iguazu Falls from the Argentina side. So Iguazu is on the border. The national park is massive on the Argentina side. And so we will tackle the catwalks, the Devil's Throat. We will ride the boat. We will have lunch inside the park. You will spend hours in the park exploring so many different parts of it, and you will get really close to the waterfalls. You get wet in multiple places of the catwalks. So it's a really fun full day. And then we bring you back to the hotel and you can rest in the evening. And the following day is the day that we leave, day 15. That day you can cross into the Brazilian side to see the panoramic view of all the falls all at once. And that just means you need a visa to enter Brazil. It's not a hard thing to do. It's an e-visa. You get it ahead of time. I think it costs $65 now. So if you want to see the falls all at once, you will need to get this document. Who knows? By next June, the visa might be forfeited because Brazil is always changing their rules. But as of today, you need it. So we spend 2 to 3 hours in the morning on the Brazil side, see the falls all at once, and then take you back to the airport, fly you to Buenos Aires, and from Buenos Aires, you will take your international flight home. So that's about 15 days. You see plenty of each site that I've included here. As you see, you can change, of course, to different dates and change different cruises. I will send you a PDF with various options so you can compare at least 2 boats to kind of get an idea of how that works. And of course, we can tweak it further. If it's too long, we can remove a day in Buenos Aires. We can remove that day in Quito. This is your trip. I'm just here to help you make it fit all of your needs. Thank you so much for listening and happy travels.